Anna stared at her mother in confusion. She couldn't understand her words. You understand, Sophia will give birth soon. She needs help at least for the first few weeks. That's why your father and I have to go, her mother insisted. But Mommy, Anna stammered, feeling tears forming. I'm getting married to Matteo soon. How can I do it without you? Can't you postpone it? Her mother sighed, shaking her head. Sophia is alone. Her partner took her far away. She's only 19. I can't abandon her. Anna couldn't hold back her tears any longer. Before continuing, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell. Mom, why don't you love me enough? It was a question Anna had asked herself many times. Growing up, she had always felt that somehow Sophia was her mother's favorite. She was the pampered daughter, the one who received the attention and affection. She, on the other hand, was given the responsibilities without ever being recognized. Since she was a child, Anna had taken care of the house, helping with every household chore. She cleaned, cooked, worked in the garden with her mother, while Sophia spent her days pretending to study, calling friends without ever being reprimanded. It seemed that no one noticed Anna's sacrifices. While Sophia always received new clothes and gifts, Anna wore the same coat for years. Although it wasn't so much the material aspect that hurt her, but the indifference of her parents. No matter how hard she tried, she always seemed invisible. No compliments, no hugs, only duties and responsibilities. Her birthday fell in December, but it had never been celebrated like Sophia's. Anna, we can't celebrate your birthday, it's Christmas, her mother would say every year. And while Sophia was treated to great celebrations, Anna had to settle for being forgotten. The pain grew more and more. When Anna announced her marriage to Matteo, she was greeted with a coldness that hurt her deeply. Her mother seemed completely uninterested. Matteo may be a good guy, but he's not as rich as Sophia's husband, her mother said distantly. But it doesn't matter. You're adults now. Live your lives. The comment hurt her. Matteo wasn't a rich man, but he loved her. That was all that mattered, at least to her. Yet even in the face of impending marriage, her family showed no interest. Anna felt increasingly alone. Alone in her decisions, alone in her emotions. In the evening, Anna met Matteo, but something inside her had changed. They walked through the village as usual, talking about marriage. Why don't we run away? We can live alone, far away from all this. Matteo proposed, but Anna shook her head. I can't. I'm needed by my family. Matteo sighed, frustrated. Anna, I want to change my life. We can't live like this forever. But Anna didn't know how to answer. It seemed impossible to free herself from that bond, from that weight she carried on her shoulders. She was stuck between her duty to her family and her desire for freedom. The day before the wedding, the situation worsened. Her mother called to tell her that they probably wouldn't be able to go to the ceremony. Sophia is still weak after giving birth. I can't leave her, she said coldly. Anna, biting her lip, held back tears. Everything seemed to be falling apart. On the wedding day, Anna was getting ready with the help of two friends. Aren't your parents coming? Asked Julia, one of the two. Anna shook her head. They can't leave Sophia alone. She just gave birth and... Julia shook her head disapprovingly. It's unfair. You deserve to be happy, Anna. Don't let them treat you like this. When they arrived at the ceremony, everything seemed normal. Matteo was waiting at the entrance. The guests were already gathered, but Anna felt nervous. She missed the support of her family, without her father to walk her down the aisle. She felt the guests' glances and their whispers, and every step she took felt heavy, as if she were sinking. Just as they were about to begin the ceremony, a woman's voice broke the silence. There's a reason Anna's parents aren't here, the woman said, approaching the crowd. She was a tall, imposing woman in her 40s. Anna, you're not their daughter. You're adopted. Anna's eyes widened. It's not possible, she whispered, feeling her heart pounding. Matteo looked away. He already knew everything. Selena told me, he admitted in a whisper. You were adopted, Anna. Your parents couldn't have children, and when they had Sophia, everything changed. Anna was shocked. Her whole life, her identity, seemed to be crumbling, but the woman who had spoken approached her. My name is Rosa. I am your biological mother, she said with a trembling voice. I never abandoned you voluntarily. I was forced to separate from you. Rosa explained her story to Anna. She came from a wealthy family and had fallen in love with their driver. When she became pregnant, her father locked her up and forced her to give the baby up for adoption. I've been looking for you for years, and I've finally found you. You're my only daughter, Anna. Anna, shocked and moved, ran to hug Rosa. I can't believe it. I finally found you. The two women cried together in an embrace that seemed to bridge years of distance and pain. The crowd was silent, watching that moment of reconciliation. As they reunited, Julia leaned over and whispered to Anna, You shouldn't marry Matteo. He doesn't really love you. I heard what his mother said about you, that she only wanted you to help around the house. Anna was silent for a moment, thinking about those words. Maybe Julia was right. Anna looked at Matteo. I can't do this, she said out loud. I can't marry you. Matteo looked at her, incredulous. You're kidding, right? But Anna was determined. For the first time in her life, she felt she had a choice, and she decided to follow it. I'm going away with my mother. I can't stay here. Rosa took Anna's hand. Let's go, my love. You have a bright future ahead of you, and I will be with you, always. Together, mother and daughter left the church, ready to start a new life. A life where Anna could finally be herself, free from all burdens. 3 years later, Anna was living in a villa near the sea. She was married to Marco, an Italian businessman who adored her. They had just had their first child, and their life was full of happiness. Anna had never felt so loved and appreciated. Finally, she had found her way. Julia and Elena, her lifelong friends, were by her side even now. Anna had never forgotten them. She had invited them to stay with her for a while, and they had reunited, sharing joy and laughter once again. I couldn't be happier. I have a special mother, a husband who respects me, a wonderful child, and you, simply wonderful, Anna said, looking at the sea. You know, your adoptive parents regretted how they treated you. That's all the talk in town, Julia told her. Sophia was left by her husband and came home with the baby. But you, Anna, managed to achieve everything you wanted. And you deserve all the happiness in the world. Anna smiled, squeezing her friend's hands. I don't want to think about the past anymore. I'm happy now, and that's all that matters. The three women exchanged a knowing look while the sea breeze caressed them. The future was finally bright for all of them. Did you like this story? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching the video till the end, and see you next story.